In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what a $2,916 a month content and consulting client package looks like. I'm going to pull up my screen. I'm going to show you the exact contract that I sent to a client that was signed and paid by them for $2,916 per month. This was a 3-month contract, meaning that the client agreed to pay us close to $9,000 over 3 months minimum. And after that, then it would go to a rolling monthly setup, meaning that they can continue or cancel. It's up to them. Quick caveat, not every one of my clients paid this amount of money. I worked with a lot of clients throughout the years that paid way less than this, and this is one of the higher paying clients. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the exact contract proposal that we send. Fun story, this is the exact template I used to sign my first client, and I still use this exact super basic proposal to sign my 300 and my 355th client. So although this looks really simple, it works. All right, so we have business name of my agency and then the name of the client here, which we're going to blur for obvious reasons. We called this a monthly content package, but there's a lot of consulting that we've added in on top. More so as a bonus, we didn't really charge extra for this, but we knew it would help them get better results. You can see it's not crazy detailed, right? It's just a very brief price we charge and exactly what we offer. Okay, so we charge $2,916 per month. Now you'll notice this had a 3-month discount applied because the client was willing to work with us for 3 months, and we're actually doing this for 10 brands that they owned. That's why we gave them a discount. Normally we would charge more than this. This is the bulk of what we were doing. 90 pieces of content. So this was graphics, specifically infographics and carousels for Instagram. So 10 custom pieces per brand. This company essentially owned multiple CBD and hemp brands. They would partner with athletes and celebrities, and they basically sold the same product. They just packaged it differently, and that was their whole business. So we're basically creating content for 9 of those brands. Now the extras, A, B, C, D, and E, these are extras where, again, we don't typically charge extra for this, but we add it in as extra because it makes it seem a lot more valuable. And this stuff, if they actually use it, will be more valuable. They will get better results with the content we use. Because I don't want this client to just take 90 pieces of content and then not know when to post it, not know what hashtags to use, or not know any of the strategy behind the content. So we want them to know all of that so they can actually post it and get better results. So we included weekly group coaching calls. So we offer this to all of our clients where we would just host a call every Wednesday for maybe 1 hour. And it would typically be just like a general Q&A. So if you have questions, if your content's not performing, you can just come on the call, ask us, and we'll help you out. Monthly one-to-one strategy calls are really important to make sure that everything is moving the way it should be. So for example, if we're behind schedule or we've sent them content ideas, but they haven't approved the content ideas, meaning that we can't create the content, we're going to bring that up on that call. Or if their content isn't performing, again, this call is a place for us to discuss that. It's really important you do this, okay? So I don't recommend you even charge for this. Just do this, add it in. Even if your client doesn't want a call, I would still recommend you push them to have the call. It's much easier to figure out issues and solve them on a call rather than, getting the dreaded 3 months into a contract, you get that text where it's, hey, we're going to pause on this for now. We also gave them access to an Instagram growth course. So for this business specifically, the owner wasn't going to be the person working directly with us. So I knew it was very, very important that the person that was going to be working with us, who didn't have a social media background, had all the information and all the tools necessary to do this effectively. So we gave her an Instagram growth course, and we would give this to all of our clients. So we built it once. We just updated it when new strategies came out, and a content planning system. It's pretty simple. And this is the exact content planning system I actually give to my students so that they can also give it to their clients. It's essentially a fancy content calendar that helps them with coming up with content ideas, getting those ideas approved by the client, and visually planning everything out so that it's easy to show the client the content, just easy to work together. Payment plan by us of $2,916 per month. And then this is where the client would sign. They confirm that payment will be made via preferred payment method at beginning of the agreed payment period. This payment plan covers client to 10 pieces of content per month for each brand. Total of 9 brands equals total of 90 pieces of content. And other above mentioned features starting September 2021. Then this will be renewed for a total of 3 months until December 2021 before moving to a month-to-month commitment. So that's when the client can then decide if they like the service, they can continue month-to-month, no 3-month or 6-month contract. And if they don't, they can cancel. Very important, we have a non-disclosure here where we mentioned that, look, we're not going to sell or show what we're doing for you off to anybody else. What we are going to do is we're going to be able to market your results in case studies on our website, but we're going to blur out your details. And then this is it. I would sign here, get the client to sign here with their company name and the date, and then we're good to go. Okay, now if you're looking at this proposal and you're thinking, that is so basic. Like, this is something anybody could make in probably 20 minutes. You could make something like this. And I have friends that have agencies that have really fancy proposals. They're like 10 pages long. They've got like a colored background. They've got images. They've got tons of things on them. The reason this super simplistic contract works is because I sold this already to the business owner on a call. So I had a 30-minute call with the owner. So he was fully convinced. He was already agreeing to my price on the call. He agreed to the exact service on the call. This is just the formality behind the deal. So he doesn't care if it doesn't look fancy or pretty or whatever. He already knows what he's signing up for. He knows the package, he's agreed to it. This is just a format. Now, we would typically get our clients to pay our invoice first and then sign this contract. So very often on the sales call, I would pull up my Stripe account. I would create a payment link or an invoice or a subscription, send the link directly to them on the call so that they could pay it, where I didn't have to take their credit card details. They could enter the information themselves. They'd feel more safe that way. But getting them to pay on the call so that then after the call, I just send them the onboarding information, get them set up for an onboarding call, get an onboarding form sent over, and send them this. All right, so then I'd get them to sign that, which ensures that they are going to complete the 3-month contract that they've signed up for. And key note, if you're going to send out a proposal or contract like this, don't start your work until they've signed it. Because if you start the work and they haven't signed it, chances are they're probably not going to sign it. And then this whole proposal that you have is kind of worthless. So there you have it. That is a full breakdown of a client proposal that was signed, sealed, paid, and delivered. Now, quick plug, if you want to work with me one-to-one where I'll help you do exactly just this, I'll help you build out your own business to sign clients that pay you that amount of money. You can book a call with me. There'll be a link in the description of this video. You can book a call with us, see if what we offer is a good fit, because we put our money where our mouth is. We'll guarantee your results if you work with us, and we'd love to help you out.